The Kiwi side, when you made your debut for the Kiwis, what age were you, Kev?
I was 18 then. It was back in 87, so it was a fairly long time ago.
87, and you've realistically you've gone on from strength to strength. The style of rugby league at the moment compared with back then, big changes?
I think locally it is, in New Zealand, obviously in Australia it's got stronger, and in England it's getting stronger, but they definitely need to do a bit of work on the local league in New Zealand. Very hard though, considering it's not very professional with regards to money and finances. So obviously a lot of the top players, or most of all the top players, will eventually get overseas.
And talking about going overseas, you went over there to England and of course teamed up over there with the strong Wigan side. There'd be fond memories over there with Wigan?
Yeah, plenty of fond memories over there. That was a long time ago. Since then, I've played for a few other clubs, Leeds, Manly, last year the Hunter Mariners, so I've been around a bit.
The difference between English rugby league over there and of course the Australian rugby league, there is a gap, but you just said before it's starting to lessen, but different styles, the Aussie football and the British football.
Yeah, it's always been the fact that English football's a more open game. They're more worried about passing the ball out wide, more offensive, whereas Australia's definitely a defensive game first and foremost.
Talking about Wigan winning the finals, that'd be a pretty big highlight. The crowds are pretty passionate when it comes to final time.
Yeah, they're fanatical over there, and I was lucky enough to play for Wigan, and we made a few finals and and won most of them, so it was pretty good.
With Leeds, different with Leeds in the coaching style or the style of football from Wigan?
Well, Leeds was always there and thereabouts when I was there, and we were usually bridesmaids to Wigan. And they've obviously been the team of the decade over there, and it was hard to crack them. But we usually finished, always in the top four with Leeds as well, and managed to get to a couple of finals. But unfortunately, played Wigan in those finals and lost.
Right. You went across magnetic attraction, I suppose, to the Australian football, the Winfield Cup, for Manly. A wee bit of a culture shock?
Yeah, not really. Definitely different playing-wise. It was very defensive orientated. In Australia, it took me a bit of getting used to, and I obviously do like the more open style, English game. But I'm enjoying, the Southern Hemisphere football. It's good.
One thing that Tyrone did say, the media, they're mercenary. They're pretty, and the public, I suppose, they expect our sides to win. Kev, you'd agree with that?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. It's right across the park. In every single game, they always want the Kiwi sides to win, and I don't think that'll ever change.
And how do you handle the pressure from the media or the pressure from the fans? How does Kevin Iro basically stay focused?
Well, I've been around for a while now, so that sort of thing doesn't bother me. Perhaps when I was younger, it probably got to me a bit, but it doesn't faze me at all now.